Yo guys, what's going on? Kyle with the Car Guys. I'm joined by Noah Green. You just top 16 to ARG Charlotte. Finally, you broke the curse, and so it's all uphill from here, right?
Yeah.
So you unfortunately lost to Mermels in top 16. Jake Freeze. Sorry about that. You guys can peep the stream later on. What'd you play? Why'd you play it? What were your matchups?
I played Metal Foos just because it reminded me a lot of like the format this summer where like every deck kind of sucked, but I think BA was the best deck because you just got to play every game, and I think it's really similar. The decks are a little bit better than they were then, but Metal Foos is like the only deck that gets to play every single game. And yeah, I just didn't want to brick.
Awesome. What were your matchups like?
I think I played a Blue Eyes, 3 ABCs, 2 Metal Foes, sorry, 3 Metal Foes, 3 ABCs, a Blue Eyes, and 2 Blue Eyes, 2 Blue Eyes, 3 ABC, 3 Metal Foes.
Okay, and then you lost to Mermels and top.
I lost to 1 ABC and 1 Metal Foe.
Awesome. Well, let's see what you played.
Alright, so the Magi Specters, these are like by far the best cards in the deck. Yeah, these are the cards that just make the Pendulum mechanic insane. 3 Volt Flame, 3 of these guys. 3 of all of them.
3 of all of them,
yeah. You just want to draw as many Metal Foes as possible. This guy is really, really good because you almost always get to end on like 1,000 eyes on their turn.
Yeah.
3 Eccentrics. This card's really good. Whenever you just like draw this with a hand of Metal Foes, you just set combination and then pop it. And then when you pendulum this back out, it's like an extra body, so you can like summon Mithralum and then set the quick play and then fuse with the Mithralum on their turn. So.
Broken.
3 Ariadnes. I played the whole trap package.
Did you feel like this was the correct build to play?
I'm honestly not sure. I just played it because I didn't really have as much testing as I wanted to with this deck. And I know that the deck is like linear, but if you make errors in the sequencing, you get punished really hard for it. And Ariadne gave me like an engine to where I just didn't have to think. Like I could just set traps. And like in the mirror, and not even just the mirror, just against a lot, like most matchups, like you can't just rely on like the 1,000 eyes to win you the game, and you can't rely on your hand being good enough to be able to pump out like double set fusion and have enough fodder to go through it. Yeah. So sometimes you just need to have like your play backed up by a trap, and the Ariadne is the most consistent way to get to one.
Of course, okay.
The Luster, 3 Gofus, and then Rescue Rabbit.
Did you like Rabbit?
Yeah, I know a lot of people cut it, but like every time I drew it, it was really, really good for me. It just lets you like fusion with the 2 guys and then like pendulum them out like 3.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, so for the spells, I played 1 fusion, and then I played 2 El Shaddolls, just because like El Shaddol is like the most proactive trap card you should set. You just get to play on their turn. Yeah. Like now that the fusions have effects, why would you not want to summon them? And then I just played 2 Desires and 2 Painful. Both of these cards are insane, but the Metal Foes deck just cannot afford to like have dead cards. Like drawing double Painful or drawing double Desires, it just hurts so much. And double Desires especially, double Painful isn't so much. I just don't want to open with 2. But this is like one of the only decks where I think it's just very hard to resolve 2 Desires and still win, because you have to have all of your spells and traps just like rotating throughout, like shuffling them back, setting them again. And when you lose those traps permanently, then like you just have options that are taken away from you. So I don't think you can ever afford to draw 2 Desires. Then I played 3 Strikes and Warning for Ariadne. And then I played 1 combination and 1 counter. I know a lot of people cut counter, but I think that you just have to play this card because your hand just can't always be good enough, like I said, to support setting 2 El Shaddolls, and when you can't do that, you would want counter set more than anything else.
Hey, what about the side and extra side?
Extra deck, tokens, 3 of this. This is definitely like the best card in the deck. It's not even close. You have to play 3 of this. I think Billy said something similar before, but like, if your hand's good enough, you almost always want to summon at turn 1, and then you'll like fuse into another one, and then if that gets stopped with like a trap, then you have to have a 3rd one back to shuffle these back so you can keep summoning them. Yeah. So 3 definitely came up. 2 of these, I think you have to play 2 of these. I summoned 2 of these like 4 or 5 times throughout the tournament. Like I said, when you set 2 of the quick play fusion, you like summon one, take something, and then play the quick play again. You can summon another one. Because this effect, Mithrilm's effect to like bounce is you can use this effect once per turn. You can use this effect of Thrillium once per turn. But his effect is just like discard once per turn on the field.
Yeah.
So if you summon 2, you can resolve both of them. 1 Orichalc and then 1 Adamante. This came up like once. You just play it for this, like when you have to fusion into something to like do damage, and it's like the only thing that can like fuse with whatever you take with this, because you can't take like vanillas, you can't take like magic specters. So the stuff you're taking with this, you can almost only fuse into this with it.
Okay.
And then Orichalc. So I played Omega, Ignister, Void Ogre. I didn't write this on my deck list, so I couldn't play it in a top cut. It didn't matter. Vermilion. Vermilion was really, really good for me all weekend. For those who don't know what it does, you can just banish. It takes a level 9, it takes a tuner and a non-tuner. You can banish a tuner from your graveyard to destroy a card on the field. So if you draw like a level 4 with Gofu, you can like use the scale, pop a token, set combination, like normal to 4, pop the set combination, and then get the other scale, and then pendulum summon. And it's also just like really good going into traps. Oh, and when it's destroyed, you get to add back the Gofu. So it's cool. The Fake Seeds, I played Lightning and Utopia, Grand Pulse, and then Break Swing.
Okay.
And for the side deck, I played 2 side blockers. This is the best card in my side deck. I wish I played 3.
I like that.
Side blocker was so good. Yeah, nothing but praise. 2 Maxi, 3 Retaliating Sea.
I like this card.
It was, I played 3 mirrors. I drew this card once, and they bricked, so it just didn't matter. I just killed them with the other cards.
What's the
so I actually, when they activate Metal Foes Fusion, you just summon it. And so, like I said earlier about how you always have to have your spell and traps in rotation, they just lose Metal Foes Fusion for the rest of the game, and and whatever 2 monsters they used when they would fusion summon. And without Metal Foes Fusion in their deck, like your turns past turn 1 are always going to do more than theirs, because they're gonna have to set the quick play and pass. They can't summon any fusions proactively, and you will be able to. And if you draw this for like your 6 card, then when they play the quick play on your turn to summon Alcahest or whatever, then you can just summon it, and then they lose the quick play fusion and then whatever 2 materials they have. And then when you summon this on their turn, the next turn you can pop it with your scale and then search out Maxi. So.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I said, I only drew it once, and it like was irrelevant, so I can't really speak for how good it is. 2 Kumungus, just because you can pendulum summon it, so it's better than Gamma Seal. 3 System Down, and 3 Cosmic Cyclone.
Okay.
And then that's it.
Congratulations again, Noah.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's my boy.
Hedge. Alright, it's been Kyle with the Card Guys with Noah. We will see you guys later. Any shout outs or anything, by the way?
Yeah, shout out to everyone I stayed with. Allison, Ben, Desmond, Jay, Johnny, Dion, everyone. Johnny especially for lending me cards. Stephen Bray for lending me cards.
Yeah.
The Card Guys. Best team. That's it.
Alright, Hedge.